Welcome to another edition of Midday Motivation. Okay, I forgot to turn on the other camera. So, welcome again to another edition of Midday Motivation. I'm so glad you could join us today on this magnificent Monday. Just thanks again for joining. Take a moment, if you haven't already, to hit the button in the top right hand corner to subscribe and get notifications every time I go live. Hey, Aunt Tina and Miss Leslie, hi. So today, also, if someone is asking about Midday Motivation, Hey Hope, and they're not able to catch it live, it's always on my page. So you can go to either of my pages and check the timeline. All my videos will be there. So today's Midday Motivation is all for you. And before I get started, I also want to take a second to say thank you for all the birthday wishes this weekend. Thank you for all the cards, the texts, the posts on Facebook, the tweets, the serenade, my Uncle Anthony and his group. Man, they're so amazing. But aside from that, it's Monday. We're back on the grind. I want you to focus this week on you. Okay, it's all for you. And I know that a lot of times, especially as parents, caregivers, just adults, husbands, wives, but also as children, we don't do things for ourselves. We just a lot of times get caught up in the whole idea of doing things for other people. And it becomes one of those things where the reason we go to work, the reason we go to school, the reason we get good grades, the reason we go back to school to get the ideal better job is for our families. We do all these things for our children. We do these things for our family. But at the end of the day, are you doing anything for you? If you're not doing these things for yourself, what benefit is it really to you? So, hold on. Let's move to this side. All right. I'll just have to record this over again because I'm totally blocking the other camera. But anyway, let's keep going. So anyway, we do all these things as students. We're making good grades for a lot of times you're making those good grades for your parents because you want to make your parents proud. But are you doing it for yourself? What is it going to benefit you? Yes, having good grades, you'll get scholarships, and having good grades, you'll in the end do better. But is your goal to do it for yourself, or is your goal to do it for your parents? So your parents won't be mad that you had a bad grade, or your parents will be proud of you and they can say, oh, my baby graduated magna cum laude with high honors or what have you. The things that we do in life, I want you to focus on doing things for you. A lot of times we have people in our ears telling us what to do, what we need to do, what we should do. And we really don't want to do it for ourselves, but we just want to do it because they said that's what we should do. Or we do it because we want to make them happy. But if you're not in it, if you're continuously doing things that you really don't want to do, or you're doing things that are to benefit other people, and your heart's not in it and you're not getting anything out of it, a lot of times what happens is we fail or we quit. We don't go all the way through with it because it's not what we want to do. It's what somebody else wants for us. When you're building your own business, especially in network marketing, I've mentioned this before. Are you growing your business for you, for your business to be better? Or are you doing it because somebody above you told you that's what you should do? And then you try and you try and you try and you keep failing. When you change your focus to you and building you, doing it for you and not for somebody else, not to build somebody else's business, then that's when your business starts to grow. That's when you start to prosper. A few weeks ago, we talked about setting goals, and I told you two things. Well, I told you a lot of things, but two of those things were, when you set your goals, make sure that you are setting your goals with with your desperate why in mind. Always determine your desperate why. And the other thing that I told you was, make sure that your goals are for you. Make sure that your goals are something that you want to do. So, yes, a lot of times our desperate why, or our why, is our children. Our why is our family. We want to do great for our kids. But when I say your desperate why, you have to dig deep into your why. If your why is just, oh, I want to do this for my kids, I want to do this for my family, that's not deep enough. You have to dig deeper into your why to find where you are rooted in that why. Where does that why affect you? What is it about your why that really hits home for you? So, losing my place. Like I said, your why can be external, but you have to have a direct connection with the why. What is the pain point in your why that makes you want to go forward? When you want to go forward for yourself. Hey, Uncle Anthony, thank you again for my serenade. It was amazing. But when you want to go forward for yourself, when you find that deep desire within yourself to go forward, to do better for your why, that's when you'll accomplish your goal. And I know I talk a lot and I teach a lot about setting goals and reaching goals, but that's not the only thing that I want you to focus on for yourself. Yes, your goals should be about you. Focus on you for your goals. But also, I want you to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself and doing things for you, you're no good to do things for other people. If you're sick and burnt out, what good are you to take care of your kids? You can't do for your family. You can't do for other people if you haven't already taken care of and done for yourself. And what I mean by that, what I mean by taking care of you, eat well. Okay? Drink water. Like we talked about last week, detox your mind, body, surroundings, your spirit. Okay? Meditate. Take a break. Take a day off. Okay? If you need a day away from the kids and the family, take that day. And when we do midday motivation, it's not just for you. I do midday motivation for me also. So midday motivation is not just for you, it's also for me. Sometimes I have to take a break. I had a great break yesterday, and now I'm back and I'm refreshed and I'm ready to go for Monday. So if you have to take Sunday as your day of rest, do that. Everybody needs to take a break. I understand that working yourself to the bone, to death, is the American way. But that does not mean it's the right way. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take a vacation. You have to take a break sometimes. You have to keep yourself, hey Landra, you have to keep yourself refreshed. It's just like when you're on your computer a lot, and you're doing all types of things. You got 32 windows open at one time and you're just going. And all of a sudden your computer starts slowing down. The mouse starts acting crazy. Everything just starts getting real buggy. That's because your computer needs to break, and your computer needs a break. You might have to refresh your screen. You might have to refresh some of the things going on. Just give it a rest and come back to it later on. Same thing with life. Every now and then you have to refresh. You have to take a break. You have to give yourself time for you. So take care of you this week, okay? If you don't take care of yourself any other time throughout the year, I give you permission to take care of you this week. Do something for yourself. If it's just taking a day to wash your hair. Go get your hair done. Go to the barbershop. Get your nails done. Go to the spa. Do whatever you have to do to take a break to do something for yourself. Okay? This week is all about you. I give you permission, if nobody else will, take a break and do you this week. I appreciate you all for tuning in for Midday Motivation. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, hit the button in the top right hand corner to subscribe so that you get notifications when I go live. Make sure you like, comment, and share my videos with everybody else. Also, if someone is missing Midday Motivation, let them know they can find it on my page anytime. I'll post the link to my other page in the comments. Peace and love. Have an amazing day on purpose. And I'll see you tomorrow in the 12 o'clock hour for another edition of Midday Motivation.